Sending a document library to Outlook. Now this does require permissions to be able to do this. Please take note, we are in a document library, and I'm going to come up across the top. Remember, the files were file specific for working with an individual file, but it's actually the library I want to deal with. Now, please take note, the Connect to Outlook is grayed out. Now, this is what is supposed to happen. It is a minimal download strategy that Microsoft has implemented. And we're going to F5 to refresh the view. Now, if you have permissions, and notice, and you refresh the view, you can then connect to Outlook. IT personnel have to advise their staff that F5 is required, a refresh, for this to be available. And we are going to turn this on. Outlook has been installed, and it will ask us, because this is a potential security breach, we're going to allow that. And we're going to wait. Now, I have actually got Outlook opened down here. So let's bring this up. And again, it's asked, do you want to connect your Outlook to the SharePoint library? Please note, we do have SharePoint lists here. And I'm going to say yes, I want to do that. Now, you will notice my mouse is flickering because it is attempting to bring these down. Now, notice the message. It says that SharePoint is not currently available through the intranet portal. But it did come here. And we do have another one called International Training. And there is one document there. Now, occasionally, this is all about permissions. So you can see, if I wait just a second, the second library, which has been attached, also does come down. And there are two documents here. There's no previewer installed for this one, so it cannot open the Word. And SharePoint is a PDF, and there is no PDF installed in this machine. Now, this is a DOC. All right, I'm going to double click on that. And I'm going to wait just a second. Now we have got Office 2013 installed, so it should be DOCX as the file extension, and that's why we're getting this message. However, if we do double click, you will notice it does open. And we're going to edit this offline. Now, when we edit this document offline, it is actually going to create a cached copy in a new drafts folder on the local machine. It will take a second. I'm going to pause the recording. Now, you will notice the pop-up has advised us it is going to be stored on the local computer in SharePoint Drafts. And I'm going to say OK to that. I'm going to go back to the other document. Now, please note, it is here directed in SharePoint Drafts. If I were to make a change in this document of any type, and I save this, now this particular document is a, this particular document is a legacy document, and therefore it is opening in compatibility mode. I'm having some technical difficulties. Please bear with me for just a moment. And we are back. So I'm just going to make some changes to the document. I've made some changes, and I'm going to save that. Now it is saving to the local cached copy. When does it ask me if I want to go ahead and synchronize? I'm saving. And I'm just going to close the document. Now when I close the document, this is when it's going to ask if I want to update or not update the server. And I'm going to choose to update the server. This always does take a moment. Now once the server has been updated, this will be a change to the document. So I'm going to refresh my SharePoint. Now, the Internet portal was sent out to Outlook, but we did have a failure with this one. So the international training was the one we were dealing with. This is where we did it. We can see the local changes. Take note, right from here in Outlook, I can choose to do several different things with this document. This is where it's located, and it is in my local cached copy.